Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a squad from the American, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Golden Eagles will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Tulane Green Wave offense takes the field and they'll have the ball first. The last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Bohannon. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Golden Eagles offense will take the field for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Looking downfield, it's Braxton. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That probably looked way better on the play sheet than it did on the field. The screen gets nothing.
It didn't look good on the field, that's for dang sure. You know, you got to invite those guys up the field and kind of sell that you're going to throw the ball deep on a screen. They didn't sell it real well. Defense did not bite at all. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to go.
And it'll be downed right there. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He'll keep it himself. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, you know, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running it.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll run the option. Quick toss. There he goes! Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Wants to fire on second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On third and long, try to convert through the air. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Here comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. And it's a first down, they'll mark it at the 44. And the Golden Eagles want to move quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Sweet cut there.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Back to pass, it's Braxton. Caught in the backfield, it's Briggs. And this one will be stopped for no gain. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Finds his big tight end. Lots of running room. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Golden Eagles trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Power ahead. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Off the play fake. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Tulane stuck with horrible field position. Will try to get out of it. It's a seam wide open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The green wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Get it out on the screen. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Use the play fake, now to throw. He unleashes a long one. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run.
Turning it on! He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Trying play action. Got it in the middle, it's Preston. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Sets up the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Handoff to the single back. Makes one man miss. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Looking to buy time. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. Fitted in the window for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. To throw, it's Braxton. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun 1st half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. About to start here in the 2nd half. Tulane will kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. The Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Preston.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Tulane to the line, facing second and short. Takes the handoff. It's Barnes. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll run play action. Blasted as he lets it go.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game.
Turning on the Jets. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Wants to go up top on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching him. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Complete to start this drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes the offense on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Heath. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. And the Golden Eagles will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Braxton. Quickly complete.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Golden Eagles in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Off the play fake on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There he goes down the right side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The extra point here would tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. Here he comes from his own end zone. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. That's reeled in. It's Bohannon. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Now that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field, and they just couldn't hook up on that one.
Trying to get the edge on the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Green Wave lining up facing 3rd and long. Makes the grab. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Barnes. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the 1st down play.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Running to Green. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Touchdown, Green Wave! And that one will give them the lead.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Grabbed in the middle, it's Metcalf. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Metcalf. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Chester. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw. It's Braxton. He's going to throw deep right side. Got it inside the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill.
There he goes. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. Maybe 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The play action fake. He'll throw it. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Catch in the middle, it's Davis. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. The running back has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Reed. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Fires to the middle. It's complete. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be a tough one.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. Makes the grab. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. All knotted up and just a little bit of time left in regulation. They go to the ground. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Grab near the marker, it's Davis. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Metcalf. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, 4th quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Bohannon. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. The holder will find a spot at the 38-yard line. That means a 48-yarder and a chance to win it. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.